Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be the video that goes over the bull charts for this previous week, September 14th. Just real quick, if you're not familiar, I have a list of 5 charts that I send out every week that has 5 different kind of technical setups, and I've been going over them just so people can see how they fare. Winners, losers, neutrals. I'm going over all of them. So, like I said, this was for the week of September 14th. And let's just dig in. So the first one we covered, and I guess let me take a step back real quick, just for the people that aren't familiar. These are the 5 chart setups that I go over. We have pattern plays, bottom bouncer plays, trending trading plays, volume alert plays, and breakout pending plays. And then you have a little definition here. These were the 5 that we were watching this week as a group. And I should note that it's absolutely free to sign up for all this, so if you're interested, I'll get to that later on in the video. But our first one we were watching was NYT, and this was our pattern play. The pattern was a symmetrical triangle. As you can see here, we had a upsloping line and a downsloping line, and what we were looking for was a break of this line. And judging by the trend line and kind of looking over, we'll just say that the breakout point was somewhere right around 790, 795. So let's go to the chart here and see what happened for the week. This was actually my favorite one for the week. Here's what the chart looked like, as you can see in the email that I showed. So this is what it looked like. Monday was a little rough. Tuesday was nearing, so it was one of those things where it's like, okay, it's getting close to that breakout. And then here, boom, we had the big breakout. Had the nice volume. And right there would have been the entry point, right around 790, 795, and then it eventually ran all the way up here before finally pulling back the rest of the week. So if you had gotten in down here somewhere, there was a potential window of opportunity of 17.5%, so not too bad in a couple days, making 17%. So this was our actually biggest winner for the week. So it was a good one, and it was a high dollar stock, so it was one of those where you could have easily put in 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 if you're bigger, $50,000, and had absolutely no problem at all selling. So you do the math on that, and 17%'s a pretty good deal there. Okay, our next stock was DUG. This was our bottom bouncer play. What we saw was the spinning top candle form that signaled a potential bounce here. And unfortunately, this was our loser for the week. We did not get a bounce. And let me bring up that one. So this is what the chart looked like. And here it gapped up and looked like things might have been going our way. And then the rest of the week it fell down. So if you'd gotten in, you should have been stopped out somewhere right around here. If you're still in and you bought up here, that's not good trading practices. For these short-term plays, you should have been stopped out. But this was a loser for us, and I know not many mailers want to concentrate on their losers, but this was a loser. This one didn't go our way this week, but hey, that's trading. You can't win 100% of them. Here was ETFC, E-Trade. This was our trend trading play, meaning that this was already in an uptrend. So it's one of those things where you just want to trade the trend. You don't want to go against it. Just go with the trend and trade it. So let's see what happened with this one. Let me bring up the chart. So here's what the chart looked like. When we highlighted it, closed at 166. And then over the next couple of days, it went all the way up to, let's see, $1.90. So this was a potential window of opportunity of about 15%. So not too bad in a couple of days. And it actually made a nice recovery today. But like I said, go with the trend. So if you had gotten in and taken advantage of that, like I said, about a 15% opportunity of window. So this was another winner for us. Our next one was our volume alert play. And what we mean by this is if you look down here at the volume, you can see compared to the rest of this volume, way above average, even creeping above a little breakout point there. And this one I don't want to say was a failure because it wasn't. It was neutral. And I'll show what I mean by that. Let me bring up ENTG, but here's what the chart looked like, and really it just didn't do anything. Here it finally started to wake up, so maybe next week will be the week this one takes off because it did have a strong close. It wasn't a winner really, but I can't really say it was a or it wasn't a loser, but I can't say it was a winner either. So we'll just kind of call this one a draw. And like I said, maybe this week or next week it takes off. I do like how it ended of the week here. But for our perspective, this one was just a draw, neutral. I'm not going to say we called a winner there. And our final bull chart for the week was our pending breakout play. This one was actually really fun because it was a quick one, and with these pending breakout plays, they tend to be quick. But what we were looking for was a breakout of $1.44. I will admit that I cheated on this one, and I actually hopped in at $1.42. Just from watching the level twos and so forth, you could tell that this level was going to fall, so I hopped in a little bit. But for the percentage sake, we'll just assume that people got in at the breakout at $1.44. So let's see what happened here. As you can see, came up, and within this same day, so this was a quick trade. You had to be quick, and usually on these sorts you do. It went up and hit a high of 153, so for about a 6.25%. I made 4% on it, but then again, I was in it for maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours, so it was one of those things where, hey, you know what, 4% after 2 hours, not going to complain about that. Uh, like the analogy and example I always use, you can go to your bank and pick up a CD and get maybe 4% over 6 months. So I figured, hey, 4% in 2 hours, I'll take it. So that wraps up our 5 bull charts. We had 3 winners, a draw, and then 1 loser. If you are interested in getting on this list, all you have to do is go to bullmarketnewsletter.net and sign up for it there, and with that you'll get a free ebook. But that's how you will be subscribed in order to get these sorts of bullish chart setups and other things, trading ideas, lots of good stuff. So I'd encourage you to sign up for that. If you do have any other questions on the bull charts or the newsletter list or anything like that, let me know. But once again, it's at bullmarketnewsletter.net. Thanks for listening.